Today's horoscope, Libra April 3, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. Transits are strong for pouring more energy or passion into a learning or publishing pursuit. You may have the chance to concentrate and focus, which you appreciate more than usual. Making lists or writing out intentions can also help you sort out mind clutter. Nevertheless, it's best not to begin anew with a new moon about to occur. It's a time for reflecting rather than jumping into action. In fact, in the coming days and weeks, your interests are likely to change, you moving in a new direction with more interest in your personal happiness and the people around you. It's important to take in information rather than push for new experiences today. What you let go of now has more chance of staying in your past. Your love horoscope. Whether in person or via social media, you're making an impression on your peers. And, despite whether you're single or already romantically attached, today's conjunction between the moon and your planetary ruler, Mercury in Aries via your socially driven 11th house of associations, community, and sense of belonging in the world is equivalent to have a microphone in your throat, so be sure to use it wisely. Also, if you're trying to be subliminal about something, don't bother. It doesn't get louder than this, but there's more. Venus will square the nodes of destiny, which means you're likely learning something significant about your philosophy on love at this time. Your career horoscope. What fuels your fire? You may feel notably passionate about your work besties, communities, and aspirations now that the moon is in bold Aries. The lunar energy makes you excited and ready to connect with other professional leaders on and offline. You may feel more forthright in your communication, allowing you to readily network. Luna could even feel particularly exuberant about your dreams and wishes, which could be enough to fuel your desire to move forward. You may get a head start on your aspirations, but try to stay on track instead of losing your momentum. Your finance horoscope. In between now and his retrograde turn in your financial sector in 4 weeks, Pluto, the planet charged with keeping this financial year on track, will need to come to a complete stop. Pluto won't hit the brakes and instead is gradually reducing speed, taking the urgency out of money matters and replacing it with a slow and steady approach. Social life today. Your advice is in great demand. Because of your high energy levels, you are happy to comply, but take care not to give too much of yourself. You might suffer a burnout and lose interest in others. It's fine to ask others to return the favor. Ultimately, relationships work best when give and take are done in equal measure. Your dating horoscope. Get out of your own head and get out of your house. You need to remind yourself that you're a social animal. Flirting tips. As soon as you arrive on the scene, you find that rivals seem to fade from view. Maintaining a natural approach helps you get the attention from any potential admirers. Make the most of your desirability and appeal, but be sure you don't overdo the swagger. Any exaggerated conduct can quickly become a turn-off. Lucky numbers: 5, 8, 17, 31, 41. Your well-being horoscope. Today's planetary alignment gives you the ability to weigh both sides of an issue and decide which conclusion to draw. The planetary energies working together are reminiscent of the effects of the combos: diet and exercise, rest and action, time alone and time shared with others whenever possible. In each coupling, there is the preparation aspect and the realization aspect. Bringing this kind of balance into your life takes commitment. It does not happen by chance. Meditate, whatever that means to you, and focus. Your daily numeroscope. When you have to make decisions today, be sure to use your common sense. Not every problem is complicated. Sometimes it really is a simple matter of yes or no. Let the essence of this day help you weigh the factors and search for the simplest solution. It's important for you to do what you think is right and to follow your instincts. This is the one thing you'll be able to count on most of the time. Your gut feelings are a direct link to your good judgment. Daily Planetary Overview. Mercury is extremely active today due to its alliance with the Sun and Chiron. All three of these planets are in passionate Aries, so we can expect to assert our desires and let them be known. Aries is known to be a very spontaneous and impulsive sign, which means arguments could occur. It's important to think before you speak, so you don't put your foot in your mouth and say words that hurt others. Healing centaur Chiron is present in today's energy, bringing the hope that you can resolve any matters that have been plaguing your heart for a while. As long as you let others speak first and listen to what they have to say, you'll find that relationships are able to move forward at this time. However, if you choose to argue, nothing will get resolved. It will only add to an already tense and fraught situation. A tasty dinner is also in order, so set aside some time to cook an awesome meal or grab takeout from your favorite local restaurant. Self-care is also a big theme when it comes to this lunar placement, making it a great time to take a bubble bath and give yourself a mani-pedi. Sky for today. In the pre-dawn hours, the Aries moon sextiles Venus in Aquarius, engendering harmony. Many of us will be asleep when this aspect perfects, and our dreams may be particularly comforting, featuring light-hearted meetings with friends and loved ones. If we are awake, we can use our charm and wit to our advantage to get things accomplished in social settings. We mix well with others and our agendas are perceived as less of a threat, even if we are highly independent in our approach. In the morning, Mercury aligns with Chiron in Aries, an aspect that has been nearing perfection since the March 31st Aries new moon. We can feel self-conscious about expressing our opinions or ideas now, but paradoxically, our insecurities are unlikely to be perceived by others. Those we engage with seem to hang on our words, are compelled to act by our outlook, or are otherwise inspired by our decisions. It is currently best that we power through uncertainty. It can even be valuable to share stories of past wounds or traumas inflicted upon us in youth. We may never know the true extent of the impact we make by sharing our truth, but it is guaranteed that no one will benefit from our silence. In your personal life, you'll be seeking pleasure and affection, and all of your senses will be on high alert. The world is so enjoyable now, and you love to take the time to smell the roses. The sounds around you are music to your ears, the smells are intoxicating. Because of quarantine, you are probably yearning for touch, the least used sense during this pandemic most of all. If you're fortunate enough to be able to give loved ones a hug or a lover a kiss at any point today, savor it.